here at SeaWorld Orlando for a fun update video. A fun date, if you will. And I will. We're gonna have some fun, ride some rides, eat some food, and have a great day at SeaWorld Orlando. So you ready? Let's go. And the very first update, when you walk into SeaWorld, that you will notice, the lighthouse has been repainted with a beautiful under the sea mural. You'll see these kind of murals all over Florida, especially down south if you go to like the Florida Keys. These are everywhere. They look great next to bodies of water. I definitely approve. It's fresh. It's different, it's new, but it also just completely fits as if it's always been there. Great start to the day, great start to the fun dates. Now let's keep going. There's also a brand new mural, and I just got my photo taken in front of it and took a photo of it because it is slammed with guests. So I waited in line, got my photo taken and moved along, but I'll show you the photo, and if I can get a clear shot of it later, I'll add it in. They also have a SeaWorld photographer there, so if you have the SeaWorld photo key, which I do, they'll take a photo of you and they'll even allow you to take some without your mask on. So that was really nice to take it off and take a nice smiling photo. It's a really beautiful mural and very popular. The Seven Seas Food Festival is going on, and they're having concerts on Saturday and Sunday nights. Since today is Sunday, there will be a concert tonight. The Sky Tower is still closed. It hasn't reopened since the park reopened. I've really been wanting to ride it, but I'm guessing the reason it hasn't reopened is because it's an enclosed little space and they can't really control it that well, but hopefully that'll reopen at some point and we'll go up there because it's excellent views from up there. This restaurant used to be called Spice Grill, and it's being re-themed as Lakeside Grill. It's gonna have falafel and Mediterranean inspired food. It's not yet open, but when it does open, I'll be excited to come out and try it. Something different, maybe a little fresher, maybe a little healthier, and new options here at SeaWorld. But I just wanted to show you that the new signage is up. It's got really nice lakeside seating, and I'll be excited to come and try this once it opens. Just in any case, something new is always good. I'm gonna start out crossing the bridge over here to go towards the stadium area, take a look at Icebreaker and another new thing that's popped up over here. Well, a couple new things actually. The wind definitely helps. Last time I was here, Icebreaker was testing. It does look like the trains are out on the track, so maybe we'll catch some testing today too. It's only 4:50 p.m. and people are already filling the stadium seats in anticipation of a concert that starts at 6 o'clock. You can purchase reserved seating, and if it's a concert you really want to see, I do recommend doing that, but if not, you can just get there early and try your luck. As for me, I'll just watch from afar. Holy schmoly, okay. I knew that the walls were down around Icebreaker, but I did not expect giant icebergs to be visible and the sign for Icebreaker to be completely out. Let me get a better vantage point to show you. The full Icebreaker entrance and logo and signage and huge icebergs are fully out. Also, the ride locker rental area fully open. This is very, very promising for this ride to open hopefully soon. Look at this, we can see into this area for the first time ever. This was all blocked off by huge construction walls. So there's the queue and there's the train right on the track right there. That's so cool. Seeing that the locker area is open and seeing this sign confirms that just like all other SeaWorld roller coasters, you're gonna need to put your items in a locker to ride Icebreaker. There's the piece of the track right there that is represented here in the sign. Seeing this is really, really exciting. There are quite a few new roller coasters opening in Orlando in the coming year. We've got Icebreaker here at SeaWorld, Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, of course Velocicoaster at Universal. There's the Guardians of the Galaxy ride and Tron rides at Disney World. So there's a lot to be excited about. But I'm a little bit extra excited about Icebreaker because I was here for the media event when they announced its opening. I know I've mentioned this before, but it's like such a cool thing that like, how can I not mention it again? And me and Sam got to sign one of the support beams. Now I can't see it from anywhere that I am, but I'm gonna keep my eyes open, and if I see that, I am gonna go crazy with excitement and try to get a pic of it to show you. But obviously I've never signed a roller coaster support beam before that. Hopefully I'll get to again. That's an amazing opportunity. Really, really exciting and something I'll be keeping my eye out for. The queue area actually looks pretty small unless it extends somewhere beyond where I can see right here. Interesting. There's actually a test vehicle right behind that barricade right there. And often roller coasters do have test vehicles out so that guests can sit in them as a sort of a test to make sure they fit comfortably within the ride and within the ride restraints. I wish we could get a better look at it, but I'm sure it will be revealed soon. I have gotten a close look at the ride vehicle though, because the year before last year, I did attend the IAAPA Expo where I got a close look at that. It's a wonderful exposition for basically ride manufacturers to show off new rides and new tech that's coming up. Often theme parks, amusement parks attend or have representatives attend these expos to look at new technologies to purchase for their parks and attractions. I was invited out the year before last to attend and cover the event, and it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. I got to see so many amazing things, audio animatronics, rides, vehicles, everything, and I got a preview of the Icebreaker ride vehicle, the Iron Gwazi ride vehicle, and so much more. So if you want to see that video, I can link it in the description below, because I think there's a lot of cool things in there that like make a lot more sense now, a year and a half or 2 years later, or however long it's been. But yeah, right now I'm in the locker area, by the way, for Icebreaker. It's totally open, but it's not turned on yet. Of course, understandably. Another huge update here at SeaWorld Orlando, right next to Icebreaker, is a brand new restaurant has opened called Altitude Burgers. It's a really simple, quick serve type of restaurant. I mentioned in my last video at Epcot that how red I get is a barometer for you to see how hot it is outside. I am extremely red, it is extremely hot. But this new restaurant is like a quick service, fast food type of thing. It's got like burgers and pizza, there's some fruit cups and desserts too, and soda and draft beer. But it's basically you grab it inside and you eat outside. There's no inside dining there that I can see, but there's a lot of outside dining. And to me, the coolest part is you've got a view of Icebreaker anywhere you sit in this outside dining area. So once this ride is running, you're gonna be able to watch it running, hear people screaming, which I personally love and I think adds a lot of atmosphere. So the awning here that covers the dining area is connected to the awning that covers the queue area right there, and you can see the ride. We can get a really good view of the whole queue area from here. It does look pretty small, but that's gonna be a great view. Here's the rest of the track on the other side of the dining area. You can see a hill there, and it goes all the way around over to that side. So it's a lot. It's a large track that covers a lot of ground. And this whole area was just recently like unveiled. This new restaurant just opened. The walls in front of Icebreaker just came down. This is all new fun dates. This large seating area, by the way, was so needed because Glacier Bar doesn't have enough seating, the new restaurant. So it's a lot of new seating in a spot where it was sorely, sorely needed. This is a very good addition to this side of the park. This is new as well. They added these glaciers behind the DJ bar. It's probably really loud right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's really loud. There's a DJ in front of Altitude Burger and Glacier Bar. There's a giant fan, but it feels really good because it's really hot. So I'm cooling off for a second. Giant fans over here. Woo! Right next to the newly opened Altitude Burgers is the Glacier Bar. This is fairly new as well. I came out here like the first week it opened to cover it, so if you want to see like a fuller video covering that, it is up on my channel. And as I stated in that video, and I'll state again, I'm a big fan of Glacier Bar. I love the atmosphere, the ambiance. I love that you can see Icebreaker from in there, so once it's running, it's going to be even cooler. They have frozen drinks on tap, food, beer, soda. It's just cool. It slammed and I somehow got a seat at the bar. I kind of kept checking and one opened up, so I'm like, yeah, this is a great spot to cool off. Besides the fact that there are giant fans and airflow through here, frozen drinks are pretty cooling. This is my favorite thing here at Glacier Bar, these pre-mixed frozen cocktails. They are so delicious and so cooling, and you can get mixes. Like what I got today is the Orlando Vice. That's a blend of strawberry, daiquiri, and pina colada. Check it out. It comes with a little pineapple, a little cherry that is so pretty. Like instantly, I'm 10 degrees cooler just looking at it. And you know I sing the praises of these flavored straws. They add to the flavor of the drink. They're so delicious. Oh, and you can eat them. They're edible straws. Let's get that straw in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Instant brain freeze. This is ridiculously refreshing and delicious. It's a perfect thing. You can blend it or you can just drink it as is because you'll get like different sips. Oh, the pineapple's kind of like wobbling there. We should just eat it. Gotta love an edible straw. Like, it's hard not to just eat the whole thing though, that's the only issue. I spent a nice chunk of time here at Glacier Bar and I feel significantly cooled down. This is a great spot. The giant fans on the ceiling, there are fans everywhere. the cool drinks, and the DJ has stopped because the concert has started. I can already hear Blue Oyster Cult playing in the stadium, and I'm gonna find a little spot for us to watch from afar. But I also noticed they've installed this netting here, and they often put these under roller coasters, so if things like sunglasses fall, they don't fall down onto the walkway onto guests. So you can see up here, if someone's sunglasses were to fall off their head because they forgot to put them in the locker or something fell out of their pocket, it wouldn't fall on a guest. Many guests choose to watch from the bridge over there or from over here, like sort of on the side of the waterway, because you could hear the concert from over here. And even though it doesn't come out that good on film, we can see the band too. And tonight, like I mentioned, it's Blue Oyster Cult, which is pretty cool. The stadium actually doesn't look that packed, but they are spacing out seats. I really like the way Icebreaker has added some visual interest to this side of the park. Right next to the stadium, you have this beautiful roller coaster and its bright orange track. I love the fact that live music is back. Concerts are back here at SeaWorld. These take place on Saturday and Sunday evenings during Seven Seas Food Festival. You can find the lineup on their website. It's some pretty good stuff. I also noticed they're pumping in the music speakers all over the park, which I really like because you can hear the concert from anywhere you are, at least on this side of the park. Also, these shaded walkways really help cool things down. Can I get a ride in that Solar Cat? Sometimes I like to just stand by Infinity Falls. You can get a little bit splashed just by standing close enough and cool off ever so much. I do enjoy riding this as well, but right now there's a massive line that's over an hour long. It's time for the next update, and that's gonna be here at the Shark Encounter. They've made some tweaks and updates to the Shark Encounter, plus it's one of the best ways to cool off on a hot day. So let's go under this beautiful decor archway piece and head in. Strollers are not permitted inside the Shark Encounter, but they do offer stroller parking right outside. Shark's entrance this way. Long before dinosaurs, long before birds, long before humans, there were sharks. The moment you enter this attraction, you start to cool off, from the cooling lights, the cool music, to the actual air conditioning pumping. So apparently, from what I've read, some of the tweaks and updates are the lighting and some signage. Oh, this looks very nice. Wow, really pretty. Looks spruced up. This isn't even the big shark tunnel, by the way. This is just the little one. All along the side of the aquarium, they have signs letting you know what fish you're looking at. So we can see right here, we're looking at some lionfish. But I would know that without the sign because they're very noticeable, distinguishable. They have a very specific look. They're actually really beautiful, but they're an invasive species here. Every time I see blue tang, I think of the game Endless Ocean. Does anyone else remember Endless Ocean, or did anyone play it? A lobster, look. I almost missed him. He kind of like shot out, and as if he was making an aggressive move towards the school of fish that was near him, and they went right away. They were like, no thank you, we're not tangling with that. I don't know that I've ever noticed lobster in here before. He is like, do not mess with me. But if you ever wonder what you're looking at in here, all of the fish, there are photos of them with their name all along the sides of the walkway. Here come the fish again. He's getting into like defensive position on his rock. He is like, do not even think about it. Okay, it keeps looking like he's gonna like do something. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Nothing. Got a brief moment here where it's quiet for just a moment. I've spent a good amount of time in here. Let's move along into the exhibit area. They have shadows on the floor of sharks and fish swimming by. There goes one now. It looks like the ceiling's been redone. Oh, that looks great. This whole area looks all spruced up. There's new lighting. It looks really good. And look at this. So this is a display featuring several different types of sharks and it's all lit up. That's a moray eel. Oh, they're so terrifying. Something about seeing that swimming towards you is terrifying. Wow. Oof, beautiful, but like scary. This tank here is filled with lobsters and lobster traps. I don't ever remember seeing lobsters in here before, so I don't know if I just didn't notice them or if they're new, but either way, ooh, like they're cool looking, but they're also like creepy with their antenna. Ooh. So these are spiny lobster, Panulirus argus. Look at this creepy guy. Ooh, seeing them from the bottom? Yikes, no thank you. That is the stuff of nightmares. Sorry, buddy, you're beautiful. All creatures are beautiful. I don't know why, but I find this horrifying. But I also can't look away. What are they doing? What is happening? Oh! Is it just me? Or are they horrifying? Oh, look at these two! What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it. There's a group of them over here in this corner, and as soon as they saw me, they disbanded their little secret meeting. They're definitely plotting something. See, they're trying to look innocent now? How do you measure up to a shark? Well, we're about to find out. There is a huge mob of people behind me, so I'm gonna try to get through the shark tunnel before that happens. I love the lighting in here. It makes you feel like you are underwater in the ocean. Like, it's really cool. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Actually got a moment of this to myself. Just a brief moment. This is amazing. Wow. We have some sleeping, what looks like nurse sharks here at the front of the tank when I've stepped off the moving walkway.
And continue moving forward.
The shark tunnel's always a great experience. The whole aquarium is really nice, a great way to cool off, learn a little bit, have a little bit of fun, and now back into the afternoon. One place I have never tried at SeaWorld is the bar at Sharks Underwater Grill. The bar at Sharks Underwater Grill. Now I know Underwater Grill is a restaurant here and I've walked inside of it, but I guess I just never thought that you could go and chill in that bar and look at the aquarium from in there, so I think today's the day. I didn't know that the bar has its own separate entrance, and this door looks like some sort of like nautical, like a door, like a window in a boat. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The entire bar is an aquarium. What? Oh my gosh. So there's a restaurant in here, which one day I will try. I've never sat down and dined there before, but I didn't realize the bar is its own separate entity, and it is so cool. When these turn upside down, they have like a little face.
Now we know, now we know.
Frankie.
Get your cameras ready. If you want to see the menu here, you should be able to hold your phone camera right up to this QR code and pull it up, but I also have a paper menu right here, and I can't get over the fact that there is just sea life swimming around right underneath it. So you can get beer here, and then there's specialty cocktails. It looks like a pretty full bar. All of the drinks are sea life themed. I like that. I always love a drink with a pun name. The restaurant is lined with large aquarium windows. It's so soothing and relaxing in here. This really makes me want to eat in here. It's such a respite from the park. And besides this really cool, unique bar and a view of the inside of the restaurant, you also have this view of outside where you can see the tank out here. I ordered the Puffin's Kiss. This is Reyka Icelandic small batch vodka, Flor de Caña rum, Midori, peach schnapps, and pineapple. And you can see a nice little cherry in there too. It looks like they're swimming like in my drink. That is so cool. Let's try this out. The peach flavor stands out above all, really. It's really good. It's really like a little bit tangy, a little bit of pineapple. There are actually 5 separate tanks in this bar. Each of them are not connected to each other. They're each their own thing with their own creatures in them. Right outside of the bar at Shark's Underwater Grill, there's this tank and it has bamboo shark, southern ray, black tip shark, cow nose ray, the leopard shark. So that right there looks like the leopard shark. It's just so soothing to watch them, and sometimes they breach the water and it's so cool. It's time to ride a roller coaster. I think it's pretty commonly agreed upon that Mako is the best roller coaster in Orlando, or at least one of the best, and riding it at night is intense. Since the Seven Seas Food Festival is going on and I'm pretty hungry after riding that coaster, I think I'm gonna try these Korean BBQ lamb ribs. Ooh, maybe the poke bowl actually. I decided to try 2 different items from the Polynesian booth because the items are pretty small and they both sound really delicious. The poke bowl is sort of a little cup of rice, tuna, and different like poke bowl ingredients. It says it's spicy. And then the ribs, that's a whole lot of ribs right there. A heaping helping of Korean BBQ lamb ribs and a spicy tuna poke bowl. This is seaweed, edamame, avocado, cucumbers, wonton crisps, chili dressing, and salmon roe, and salmon. Oh, it's kind of hard to get to everything. I don't see any avocado in here. Oh, there, I see some. That's good. It's a little spicy, and it's real good. The lamb ribs are really good. This is what happens after you ride Mako. Both the ribs and the poke bowl are delicious. It's a warm night. It feels almost like it could be June right now, like summer, which I love. I mean, I love summer. I love this feeling, but like you can tell by the level of redness, it is warm. The relaxing music they're playing is like Polynesian music, and I'm right next to the Polynesian booth, and that's where my food came from. But yeah, it's really, really delicious. The poke bowl's a little spicy, but both really, really tasty. The park is really close to closing right now too, so I'm glad I got some food in. Before the park closes for the night, I just wanted one more walk through Antarctica because it's been a while since I've walked through this section. It's so relaxing and quiet. And just looking at these icebergs, even though they're not real, it cools me off every time. The penguin ride has been closed for quite a while, but it might be open, is it? Hold on, let's check. The ride has in fact not reopened. You can walk through though and interact with the penguins, so since we're here, might as well. It is so cold in here. I'm now freezing. I went from like boiling to freezing. Here we go into the freezing cold penguin enclosure. Wow. Ooh, and it's nighttime. It's nighttime for the penguins. Oh, I'm freezing. I think they're like nighttime, sleepy sleep time. 32 degrees in here for the penguins. I will do it for a brief moment of time. Hello, little cutie poopers. Hi, cutie poopers. Listen to them squawking. Look at that one that's just like laying there. Like that one right there. He's so bundled. What is he doing? He's like shrunk up into himself. Look at this other one. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're squawking. Here comes this one. They're so cute. He's like, no, I know, wake, I cold. Oh, he's flapping. He's flapping. Okay, it is way too cold in there. No. It's time to go. My fingers are frozen. That's a really cool experience to do, to go interact with the penguins. However, it's cold in there and the ride has not reopened. Brr, see, it even says brr. That's so cool. You can see the tank from multiple angles. We were just like sort of inside there and now you can see them swimming around underwater. I tried to make it to Journey to Atlantis to ride one more ride before the park closed, but alas, it's closed. It's running empty ride vehicles right now for a sort of end of the night run, but I still really enjoy just watching it go by. I love bringing you updates from here at SeaWorld, Walt Disney World, Universal. I like to call them fun dates because they're fun updates. I bring you the updates, new things that have happened and that are happening and things that are coming up. And also we have a fun day. The park is right about to close, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. I thank you once again, as always, for joining me. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. So once again, thank you very much. I am sending you all so much love. I'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.